And our next teacher is Hernan Diaz.
Lucas Aldiva. He was my student in algebra, in calculus, trigonometry, and he was an excellent math student, very intelligent. He's 19 years old, speaks 4 languages, Spanish, English, Italian, and Portuguese. But he doesn't know Portuguese very well. Lucas was born in Everett, Washington in 1996, February 1996. And according to Lucas, February is considered the month where all the men, all the smart people are born. So, yes, that's it. But he wrote something else. Okay. February is also for him a lovely month because it is in the middle of winter, which is his favorite season because it's the only season that he can actually sleep well. He was born in an Adventist household, but that doesn't make him perfect, although he thinks he's perfect. That's my part, okay? He means to say that ever since he was born, God has been always part of his life, even if he takes God for granted. Lucas loved being with his family, with his friends, and family and friends for Lucas are synonymous. Lucas really loved animals. He has 2 parakeets. For those who speak Spanish, unos loros. And they are such spoiled babies, but Lucas loved them still. Lucas always loved any kind of animal except tarantulas, because arachnids scare him greatly. He has birds ever since he was 2 years old because his parents promised him that if he stopped using diapers, they'd buy him a bird. And of course, he stopped and got his first bird at the age of 2. Lucas loved his family. Lucas' parents are from Buenos Aires, Argentina. They immigrated to the United States almost 3 years ago and started a new life here in the United States with his sisters and brother, who are now 40 and 38. Lucas' family are a positive influence in his life, including his brother and sister. Brother Sebastian lives in Florida. Sister Carolina lives 15 minutes away from home. Nico, Diego, and Sofia are Lucas' nephews, and he loves them a lot. Lucas can live without his family and friends, and God's provision and patience. Lucas says that if it wasn't for God's patience, he wouldn't be here. Lucas loves math, especially the kind of math that involves a lot of writing. He adores languages because they fascinate him in so many ways. For instance, how they sound. One of Lucas' dreams is to go to Europe for 3 reasons, he says. First, I have lots of friends there in Europe. Second, I think Europe is fascinating with its architecture and artistic style. Third, it's cosmopolitan and multicultural, which makes Europe unique, and even if it isn't perfect in certain ways. Lucas wants to travel to Europe and see Europe before it blows up. It's dope. Lucas plans on going to college and actually graduate from college. So he says, I can become someone other than a 19-year-old teen who goes on Facebook and Skype and does other things, such as plays video games. I want to be successful and not fail so easily. In conclusion, Lucas' Saldivar life is still continuing, and Lucas feels like it's a wavy experience because he says, my life has imperfections that can only be fixed with faith and trust in the Almighty. And I thank God for letting me come this far, because I sometimes feel as though my future is literally hanging on a cliff But then I get right back up and continue living. But that doesn't mean that I won't fall again. If you fall, get up again and move on. Congratulations, Lucas. I see a bright future for you. Keep up.
Our final graduate tonight is Yuri Zamashnikov. So my year always starts out with figuring out who are the seniors, what do they need, you know, which tests did they pass, getting them in the right classes to make sure they could come here today. And so Yuri came this year to IKEA for his final year, his senior year, from Battleground High School, because it made it possible for him to work. He's working quite a bit. And I would call him and